And now that you know the role of kidney in maintaining your blood pressure, so when the artery that supplies blood to the kidney gets narrowed, which in medical term is called as renal artery stenosis, and if there is some disease within the kidney, some diseases of the kidney will also cause blood pressure. Now, coming back to your heart. As I said, your heart is the basic pump that pumps your blood to your different parts of your body. What happens when your heart is failed? Failed in a sense, the motor pump is not working. It has worn out, or it has got some disease that had made it to not perform its function well. So the main aim of your heart is to pump blood, right? So when this is gone, the heart is unable to pump the blood from this and to this. From one body part to other body. From deoxygenated blood to oxygenated blood. So what will happen? This body, in a sense, different parts of your body, and this will also include kidney right here. So when the heart is unable to pump the blood, again your kidney senses that it is receiving very small amount of blood. So what will it do? It will again try to increase its own blood supply by preventing the formation of urine and thereby limiting the excretion of water in urine, and thereby increasing the water content in the body, and so increasing the blood volume. In this way, the kidney even plays role in cases of heart failure. Well, these are some of the basic mechanisms that regulate your blood pressure. Well, not only these, there are many other mechanisms in your body that will regulate your blood pressure. But all those mechanisms, if I want to discuss right here, I think this video is not sufficient for that. Because I can sit here and discuss the whole day regarding different causes of blood pressure. So let's not go into that. Now let's go straight to how does blood pressure affect your body, right? This is simple. So now take a small pipe, hold its extreme end so that the water that is coming out comes with more force, and now take another pipe and don't press its other end, and see the water does not come with that much force, just it falls the same place. Now this comes with more force. Here the force is somewhat less. Suppose take a small object here, and this object faces more force from this jet of water, and this got less force from this jet of water. So for a long time, if you hit this object with this force and this object with this force, then which object is likely to get damaged more? Yeah, the object that has got more force strike into it gets more affected in the long run. So even your body gets affected in this way. So whenever your blood pressure in your body is more, there are certain organs that get affected. One is kidney, and other is your eye. Well, I'm not a good artist, sorry for that. Yeah, suppose this is your eye. Your kidney, your eye, and your heart. Right? Yeah. Suppose this is your heart. And this hypertension affecting your kidney will lead to hypertensive nephropathy, and the eye lead to hypertensive retinopathy, and heart can lead to heart failure. So I'm not going into those details of what is hypertensive retinopathy or nephropathy or heart failure, but simply I can say that you must make your elderly persons living in your home to get checked with kidney function tests, and you must get them checked with an ophthalmologist and also with a general physician, right? So that they can rule out all these conditions that may affect them. Well, so I'll just tell you how does a blood pressure, high blood pressure can lead to heart failure. Well, as I said, this is in your heart, this pumps your blood. So whenever there is a high blood pressure here, whenever there is narrowed part here, your heart must use more force to bypass, to go through that narrowed part. So eventually your heart starts using its total capacity and its total force to pump blood, and this goes on for years and years. But sometime, tell me, how long can you do much work? You will also feel fatigue, right? In the same way, the heart gets fatigue, and eventually after some time it gives away and it can no longer perform its function. And this leads to heart failure. So blood pressure in the long run can cause heart failure, and again the heart failure will lead to high blood pressure. As I said already, the kidneys takes part in that thing, right? I think you understood about this, right? Well, now that you know how does a blood pressure affect your body, and not only these three organs, there are many other things that gets affected because of your high blood pressure. But discussing all those things are out of scope of this video, so let me get it to you. One thing you must do, so if you have an elderly person suffering with blood pressure, high blood pressure in your house, make note that you get him checked for kidney and get him checked for his eyes and in his heart. Make sure you get these three things checked with your doctors. Now that you know smoking is one of the cause for your high blood pressure, so how do you prevent it? Well, that's so easy to say, but if you practice it, it will give you best results. It is lifestyle modifications. So, what does this mean? Well, this means simply quit smoking and eat healthy and regular exercise and get health checkup regularly with your doctor, right? And what does that mean? Eat healthy. Eat healthy means you must decrease your dietary cholesterols and take small quantity of diet in more frequency, like taking 5 small meals per day with a gap between around 2 to 2.5 hours in between, and regular exercise at least 30 minutes per day according to WHO in case you are a woman, and in case of men it's up to them. But at least there must be 30 minutes of regular exercise daily according to WHO, and get your health checkups regularly with your doctor. And why you should follow your diet. So let me tell you. So the food you eat will determine your body shape. Many of you know about this, right? And your body consists of blood vessels also. So if your food is more in fats, these fats will go, and how are they absorbed? These are absorbed in your intestine, and from intestine these will go into your blood, and in the blood, as you know, blood flows through the blood vessels, and these fats will get deposited along the walls of your blood vessels. And these are called in medical terms as fatty streaks, and as days go by, these fatty streaks are prone to cause blood vessel occlusion. These fatty streaks, eventually fat gets deposited in these areas more and more, and when there is fats deposition, your body try to prevent that deposition, and so there will be inflammatory reaction at that area, and this will eventually go on and lead to narrowing of your blood vessel. And if this fatty streak, if this occurs in your heart's blood vessels, this can lead to myocardial infarction or MI or even heart attack. And if this occurs in your brain, this can lead to stroke. Yes, stroke. And if this occurs in your kidneys vessels, this can lead to your kidney failure. And if this occurs in your eyes, this can lead to even blindness. And not only these fats deposited in your blood vessels can affect all other body systems. And so, to prevent all that, you must take good food which are low in fats, and you must do regular exercise at least 30 minutes a day. This way, your heart will utilize these fats. Yes, you know, your heart usually functions by digesting these fats. So, if you do more cardio exercise, your heart uses more of these fats, and by this your fats get decreased in your body. Well, let me tell you guys, the take home message of this video is that if you got an elderly patient who is suffering from blood pressure, hypertension, please get them checked with your doctors for eyes, kidneys and heart as well. And let me remind you, nothing is superior to a doctor's experience, and nothing is superior to a doctor's prescription. So make sure you visit your doctor at the earliest and get yourself checked and your family members checked. Well, this is Tarun Prithvipeta from your doctor next door. Please subscribe, share and stay tuned for my next videos. Thank you guys. Thanks for watching.